Hi everyone, Grace and Brooke here. Just wanted to pop in and talk a little bit more about mystical marketing. And one of the third call that we're having is actually called allowing it to happen here. And what that means is you have a vision, you have a transformation that you're bringing to people, and that bigger vision quite often gets dumbed down and, inverted commas, knocked into shape by all the things we have to do when we go through the whole marketing funneling, that funneling energetically. I see this so often. The vision is this big, and then when we do all of this work, all of a sudden the vision becomes like this, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and ultimately it is the vision. So if you like, it is the vision that actually is the thing that people connect with, or don't connect with, which either or. It's all good. You don't want people in your programs and working with you who aren't connected to the same vision. That's going to be hard work. And so, for example, the mystical marketing vision is to have the leading edge leaders, the people who are doing things differently, enabling them to bring their message across in a way where it's still absolutely pure to the vision and is still in that energy of always being in momentum and always changing. So, for example, the 6 calls that we do over 4 weeks in mystical marketing is not everything. What it is it's these foundational energetic states and connectivities that allow you to actually use the strategies and principles that are available to us in a way that actually, in front of all of those things, if you like, is the absolute integrity of what you do and how you do it. And so allowing it to happen here is like it's developing and giving you the permission to give yourself the permission to actually translate your vision into words that are tangible and connectable. Some people call it, it's the place where we ground it. And yes, that's true. However, we kind of reframe grounding as well, because what I find with most people is when they ground things, they actually knock it back into current consciousness. And when you're at the leading edge of tomorrow, what you're bringing through is not at the current level of consciousness. Like, this is not your average marketing course. This is the energetics behind it that allows you to have the integrity to actually show up, and everything that you do is therefore in attunement and in an expansive state. So this allowing it to happen here, which is, as I said, is the third call. It's like, this is where a whole lot of, where the masculine and feminine aspects start to get very skewed. And so it becomes too masculine oriented, and the and the feminine and the vision and being the womb of creation gets tossed away somewhere. And so how do we marry those two to get the two dancing beautifully? And that's what allowing it meaning your bigger vision, to actually happen here. So allowing the bigger vision of mystical marketing, which is combining what has become a very masculine structured approach with your absolute biggest vision of why it is that you do what you do and what you know about the transformation. So I know, for example, that if we have more of the people who are genuinely heart-centered, sharing their expertise with people in this world who are so hungry for something different, when those people are meeting, then the world does change. Business is one of the fastest laneway for instigating change within cultures. And there's an invitation for you to tune into that. And so it doesn't matter whether it's a small business or a part-time business or a multi-million-dollar business. All of them are pathways All of them are experiences that you're gifting people who come into your circle, that it is actually, can be, in inverted commas, done differently in the here and now, incorporating your heart, your intuition, your true power, as opposed to getting knocked about by all the have-tos that mean that you lose your essence. And then you do look like competition. So, you know, a satisfied soul has no competition. There is no comparison. There is only one of you. There is only one mystical marketing. There is only one way for me to deliver what I know after 30 years working with energy and being involved in marketing. Before I was even energetically aware or woken up, before, you know, when I was a dumb bum, so to speak, I still was involved in marketing because I love it. I've always loved it because I've always known it's an entry point into the expansion of humanity and consciousness. So we just got to get the whole energetics of it right, not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, adding the energetics of your love, your passion, and your vision, and being able to translate that, and away you go. So, as I said, that's kind of allowing it to happen here on call 3. And so I run through all the different calls, the different, what I call, focuses in each of those 6 calls. If you're interested in having a look at that, just let me know and I can send you through the details. Much love. Bye for now. Thanks for listening. Ciao.